Stay savage, your boy Shin Megami Tensei. What's poppin'? Today we are back, and guess what? We got a sponsor. Yes, we got sponsored by Shin Megami Tensei. Yes, for the game Shin Megami Tensei Liberation Dx2. Now, if you guys don't know, we are fans of Shin Megami Tensei, so the fact that we was able to get sponsored by them is really dope. On top of that, we play Persona time and again. I'm talking about 5 Golden, all that shit. So this game was created by Sega. It was originally owned by Atlas. You know, these are the original developers, but then they later got to Sega and shit like that. So, you know, I'm gonna give you guys my personal thoughts and personal opinions on this game, as well as showing you guys the story mode, as well as showing you guys a lot of the other features that this game have to offer, because this is really dope. This is like the first like Shin Megami Tensei game that's on phone. Like, it's a complete unique experience. It's a complete unique story just developed for your Android and iOS devices. Like, these are here for your smartphone, so it's like, yeah, we get to take this on the go with us. It's almost like having a Switch. So of course I had to whip out the headphone, because like, why not? Like, the music for the Shin Megami Tensei previous series are always aesthetically pleasing. Like, I mean, I love the way it sounds. Like, the music is always like bumping and vibing. Like, if you ever just get in the mood, you know, you go ahead and do that. But like, let's get into this story. You know, we're gonna go ahead and get up into this, because there's storyboards, there's different chapters. We are on chapter 2, meaning I played the game a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I got my own little personal opinion developed in my head, and I'm gonna just kind of give you guys that throughout it. So if you guys know, like, this kind of follows along like Persona games. Like, if you guys play like a Persona game, you kind of gonna have a similarity here, but it's a little bit different, because mind you, this is his own original story. So none of these characters you see will actually be characters that you've interacted with before, unless they're like demons or something like that, and you saw them in like the Persona series. But in terms of like the people and their interaction, you know, you have like Magakin, who is basically this guy who's running like this website, which is similar like to YouTube or some shit like that, and they upload videos, and they're basically like posting and doing different stuff, and there's like a lot of crime going around this, because you see a lot of people want to get this fame, right? But like, you know, obviously, like, there's obviously the people that's gonna liberate and, you know, protect and, like, you know, investigate, which will basically be you. Now, you could usually be a boy or a girl when you're playing this game. You usually have the option, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, outside of that, when you engage, it's almost as if you're like some type of detective, you know, outside of working with the organization. You're given a list of orders, and you guys gotta carry out those orders, which would be the storyboard missions. And it seems like at the end of every chapter, you usually defeat some type of boss, or you will probably like get into the new chapter and you'll kind of get a hint to who's the next boss, you know, kind of foreshadowing what's about to go down. And I honestly like that, you know. It makes me feel like I'm reading one of those light novels, or I'm like kind of like playing a visual light novel, but I'm also getting that turn-based action, because as you guys see, you know, we're in this conversation right here with Rewritten, and we got my girl Rika, and basically essentially like we're gonna continue talking to her, and eventually there'll be a time where I have to make like a decision. Like, you have to make a decision based off your character, like on what you would want to say, kind of like Persona, you know what I'm saying? And like, there was moments that pop up throughout it, and then usually like it'll lead into a battle, or some people will really get kind of upset. It usually depends on the characters you run into and what's basically going down, you know. So like, the story mode is definitely there. Like, I was like completely shook by that, and I was completely caught off guard, because, you know, most mobile games, you know, the stories, they'd be okay, they'd be subpar, but like this one kind of engulfed me a little bit. Now, I know I'm missing out on a little bit of this story, and I'm probably going to go back and reread it for me, my personal sake, but I want to just give you guys an idea and summarize what would basically take place during the story, you know, if you guys were a little bit confused. So like, you see how these guys are kind of talking and just kind of vibing, and like something's gonna go down, and you see how he wants to test us and basically see how strong we are, or if we're worthy enough to be like partners and stuff like that. We gotta set up. Now, we're in the turn-based battle system, which I talked about. You know, this one is unique and it's very dope all along, because like, you know, you have all your different demons, you have your, you know, shit ready, you have the ones on weakness. I'm sorry, I was actually grinding, so I already have like mine set to auto. It's kind of bad that I have it set to auto, but that was due to the fact that I was trying to level up some of my demons. You know, you can fuse demons, you can do a lot of different things in this game. I'm telling you, man, this game is the Shin Megami Tensei baby golden child of the mobile devices, because like, you can do so much. Like, there are so many different features. You can do so much. You can fuse them. There's like this demon area where you can kind of go into like this dark realm and, you know, collect items and shit. But it's like, you know, you'll have to see as I go along and I explain a little bit more. I actually hit the wrong move here. I forgot to go back, and I kind of had a brain fart. But don't judge me. Don't judge me. but it's still dope. You know, you guys get to see like your familiar faces. Like you guys see, I have like my boy out here. You know, I got my boy Jack Frost chilling in the cut with the team. You know, like you guys remember Jack Frost. Like, who doesn't remember Jack Frost from the Shin Megami Tensei series? Like, I mean, he's like their staple. It's like that golden child, dog. Like, I'm glad I got that on my team. That was like some swell stuff to have. As you like progress through the battles, you'll start to see like you'll run into some bosses and stuff like that. And you'll fight like some very strong enemies. So you have to be careful that you don't like run into something that's gonna completely wash you. You know, you're gonna have to like, you know, work on like, you know, grinding up and stuff like that, trying to fuse to get like stronger like demons and stuff like that. That way you can actually like breeze through these bosses, because like if you don't, they're gonna just basically just run amok on you. Like, you know, obviously I have a couple of units that are very strong, that are able to like do a little bit of damage, but that's only because I grinded up. Yeah, you know, I've been working on this. This is not something I've been just chilling with, you know. So let's kind of speed this up and, you know, get to wrapping up this battle, because I know like it's probably one of those things where you guys want to see a little bit more of the features, but like this is one of the bosses that I mentioned early on. Like you would fight something that's very high powered, and you don't want to go in there with just, you know, the battle being automated, because, you know, you might go into there and completely destroy, you know, not knowing what attacks you need to use, because you usually have to fight a boss, and he usually has like some type of sidekick. You know, the sidekick is probably there to fall them, but the boss is probably the dangerous one. And in this case, this is definitely a dangerous boss. And mind you guys, these are familiar creatures that we've already seen, but we like to call them demons because that's what they like to address them as in the Shin Megami Tensei realm, you know. So you gotta give them their proper respect, you know. Obviously, I don't know all of them by name, but I do remember some of them from being like a previous player of like the series and the franchise and stuff like that. Why you out here missing, bro? You can't be out here like, you know, missing. You gotta hit. Like, dog, what you doing? You gotta make it work. Like, I don't know, you kind of out here looking bad, but like, I'm not even gonna lie, like my fairy, Setana, dog, this dude just does so much damage. Like, he's so strong. Like, the character is really, really nice, and he has a really good AoE, which allows, like, you know, basically sweeping up a horde of monsters really quickly. Now, clearly, it's not working in this instance due to the fact that this is probably one of the higher levels, and on the typing that, you know, I haven't really gotten to being like maxed out and like actually unlock it, because you can unlock as well as evolve as well as multi-fuse a whole bunch of like different demons. Like there's a lot to do. Like when I was telling you guys that, I wasn't saying that just to say it. Like I wasn't saying like, you know, this game has a bunch of functions just to say it. Like, this game has ridiculous amount of functions, and I was actually surprised. You know, it caught me completely off guard, and I'm so idiotic that I've been sitting here giving him help back. Wow, I didn't even realize that. You know, the boy Shido can be idiots sometimes, but it's weird because like some enemies that I've actually used like Buffy on that were ice, and they didn't actually get affected by it. Like they didn't do them any damage. So this was like the first encounter that I had like that. So you guys, look, I'm learning. Like obviously, I should have just imagined that it would be like previous games in the series, but like this is like its earned game. So you know, I tried to go in here not knowing, but like that you saw how that kind of backlashed. But like I think we're gonna do is kill him off here. His sidekick is gonna remain, but I mean, if you kill the boss, you ain't gotta really worry about nothing because the sidekick ain't really that important now, is he, huh? And you know, after you usually clear a battle, story battle, you know, you'll jump back into the story, but like you can level up your character, which is very unique, and your character gain SP points. Like I'm talking about as in you can get agility, luck, you know, you can get strength, HP, defense. Like it's literally like that. Like your character himself can have like level up experience and stuff like that. But not to mention like the demons you use, they also, you know, level up as well. And if you guys look at these items here, these are brands that you connect to your demons, which give them a power up and give them a boost. But back into the story, as you can see, so we were basically trying to recruit this guy to, you know, give us a hand, you know, because he didn't really want to help out, but like, you know, that's his problem. Now, this is a feature called Demon Negotiations. This is something that I wanted to pop up in our last match, but it didn't really happen. It usually pops up at random, or depending on the rarity of the demon, like, you know, you'll get a chance to basically recruit them as your ally. So you kind of negotiate with them You know, you go along the lines of like giving them a little insight about yourself, or you know, kind of going with the topic that they have at hand, and then it usually allows you to pick them up and you know, have them on your team. I've actually collected a few demons already due to this strategic play, because throughout the story mode you can actually pick up quite a few along the line. Obviously between chapter 1 and chapter 2, I'm not completely like that far ahead, but like chapter 1 had a decent amount of chapters, like, you know, it's obviously broken up in parts. So like, let's get it. All right, so what do you think? All right, so I kind of missed the question. I'm gonna just say I agree. You know, I'm like, an outstanding opinion, but merely a front, because you subject demons to you. You subject demons to yourself and use them as pawns. You're a deeply sinful person, aren't you? Wait, no, bro. Yeah, I'm not that bad. Honestly, I got trapped into this. I don't know how this happened, but are you sure? Even though you have the blood of so many demons on your hands, dang, then he's exposing me. Like, he's talking about how I've like slain so many. You know, I don't know how I became a liberator, bro, but I'm enjoying it. I'm addicted. Enough is enough. I have nothing to say to you anymore. Oh, he didn't even want. So see, that's what I'm saying. Like, it can go two ways. It can either go with him like kicking it with you. You know, we could have had Mr. Moneybags himself on our team, or he ain't want nothing to do with us and he literally told us. So I figured before we got into the next part of the video regarding the demon fusion, I thought I was like, you know, why not go ahead and get like a summoning, see if we can pull something good, because like we're supposed to have like the summoning banner out here. We're supposed to see if we get some heat. You know, obviously a lot of games in terms of the gacha realm have summonings, so we got some summonings here. Hopefully we get a fire demon, you know, that would basically come through and clutch. Oh my, we got our 4-star Val Giri. All right, so don't butcher me for butchering the pronunciation, but the Giri Mi Kahala. Dude, this dude looks dangerous though. Like, bro, hold up, 4-star. My man's looking nice. Okay, edgy dying, bro. That's all I need. Like, you can burn everything, burn it all to cinders, my dude. I am not like against it at all. But now that we've done that, we're actually gonna go head over to our hideout, right? And then in our hideout, there's like a various amount of places you can go. You can go to the summoning portal, you can go to the Liberators HQ where you can do your missions, you can go to the store, you know, you can go to the Pan Demonon. I always say it's wrong. I'm telling you guys, I'm butchering it. But like this one, this allows you basically to enhance and like, you know, power up your demons and shit like that. But like if you go to the Church of Gods of I can't even talk. The Church of Fake Gods. You can basically, you know, do a multi-fusion or do a normal fusion. We're gonna do a normal fusion here. Obviously, if you click make, there are like suggestions that allow you to make different things. And you know, I wanted to show off that high level one, but like if you guys like, you know, you can make a 3-star. I'm not above level 20 yet, but I already have a 3-star, which would, well, no, I have the 4-star now. I think I had, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I have Divine Angel, which is a 2-star. I haven't gotten a 3-star. You guys actually just watched me pull a 3-star. Well, it's actually a 4-star, so that's kind of dope. You know, I'm showing you guys my next level monster, dog. Because like, if you guys didn't know, you guys can like literally level up monsters. I'm actually gonna see what it takes to go ahead and create this. I'm gonna go ahead and create this one just to show, like, you know, show it on the video, because like, why not? You know, it's obviously a new game. I wanted to show you guys all the functions. Like, you guys can take a lot of different monsters and fuse them and create some heat. Like, I'm talking about some real heat that allow you to go in the game and basically run them up. Now, mind you, you know, they will have to be leveled up and stuff like that. You know, levels don't like jump over and stuff like that, but like, you know, you can work on it on your own. So like, you know, we got us a wild Raiju. Okay, this man is out here. He got a lot of strength. You know, he got a decent amount of vitality. I see you, boy. He has a lot of luck, and his agility is pretty nice. All right, so we looking clean. We looking clean here. I mean, obviously, we seen a bunch of features. We seen a lot of stuff going on in this game. So like, I basically gonna give you my personal thoughts and personal opinions. I was completely surprised, caught off guard. You know, when they say Shin Megami Tensei mobile game, I was like, wait. Shin Megami Tensei has a lot to offer, you know, in terms of like what they do on console, you know, and I know they do a lot of things on handheld as well. So I was like, what are they gonna add into this mobile environment? And honestly, they did a great job. You know, you see, like, they have like a lot of different things, a lot of different features you can utilize in order to make this journey easier for you. And then there's a little bit of things that allow you to have challenges and stuff like that. Like, if you go further in the game, you'll obviously find the aura gate and stuff like that. I don't want to spoil that, you know, and that's probably probably going to be the little more challenging side of the game if you guys explore it a little bit further. But outside of that, uniquely, this game has like a great vibe. I like the OST, you know, I like the monsters, well, the demons, shall I say. You know, I think it was a pretty cool concept. I like the way that you fuse and you can actually like progress as well as evolve and enhance. So mind you, you can evolve and enhance as well. So like you can do more, like you can do more than just fuse. Like you can fuse to get some powerful stuff, or you can just kind of grind up and, you know, go through a tree branch and then get to the next level of that tree branch, you know what I'm saying, and evolve. Or you can, you know, you could just enhance and max out and just keep a unit that you like. You know, like you say you want Jack Frost and you don't want to change Jack Frost from Jack Frost, you know, just max him out. But outside of that, you know, if you guys like to check out their Facebook, I'll leave a link in the description below where they're doing multiple giveaways. They're going to basically trying to keep you guys up to date with the game. It's probably give you a lot of announcements in terms of what's going to happen with the game, in terms of like, you know, releases and events and stuff like that. So you guys would like to keep an eye on the Facebook, so make sure you give that a like. But outside of that, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Give me your personal thoughts and personal opinions on the game. Let me know how you feel about it. And outside with that being said, my name is Shin Megami Tensei. Stay true and stay real. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, see you guys later. Bye.